Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another week of the Platinum Draft League. Sorry if I sound a bit ejected, because originally I had recorded this whole thing already, but I realized soon after I recorded it that my mic was picking up zero audio. So we're recording this for the second time. But it's fine, I know the points, I won't have to be so choked up hopefully, and we can get through this quickly. But yeah. We're here after our unfortunate 6-0 sweep from Lille. They did a good job prepping, and they swept through us. So now we're playing catch-up, because we are now in the negative with 2-3, -6. And usually, if you want to try and make playoffs in a competitive league like this, 2 to 3 losses is kind of all you can afford. So hopefully, from now on, these next 5 weeks, we can just get a nice streak of wins. But it's going to be tricky because we got some tough opponents ahead, including this week's opponent, which is the Chicago White Sox. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Chicago White Sox team. The Chicago White Sox have Rillaboom, Halucha, Delmise, Arcanine, Claydol, Perugly, Mega Mawile, Kyurem, Starmie, Rabombi, Skuntank, and Alolan Golem. So he's got some interesting components to the team. He has Rillaboom, who can set up terrain for Pokemon like Arcanine, Halucha, and Delmise. He's got super heavy hitters in Mega Mawile and Kyurem, who have very few switches in, depending on their moveset. He has fast attackers like Starmie and Rabombi. He has Tankymons like Claydol and Skuntank. So it's going to be very interesting to see how sort of everything plays out. But I think I've prepped something. There's still some things I'm unsure of, and we might fix after. But we'll keep that sort of under wraps for now. Anyways, let's get to the first Pokemon on the team, which is Vanillux. So if you've got a keen eye and you've seen the other parts of the series, you would know that this Vanillux seems pretty similar to the one we ran last week, and that's because it is. It's almost identical. The only difference really is that we have to run more speed for his faster Pokemon. But yeah, Vanillux I think just does a good job this week. It has Blizzard Freeze Dry, which ice moves are something that he can have problems with, because he has a lot that doesn't really want to take an ice move. The only things that do want to take an ice move are Arcanine, Mawile, and maybe Golem. And if so, we have Water Pulse to kind of damage those people. We're also running Aurora Veil, so that way if we need to panic and come in to set up an Aurora Veil for something that might be able to destroy us later, we can come in and do that. But yeah, this is just the same set. Hopefully it doesn't go to waste in the back. I might actually think this might actually be probably a decent lead ID, because if he decides to lead Rillaboom and I can lead this, if he wants to crit Glassy Glide, he can. I should live one, and I can nuke his Rillaboom early, which means that'll force Halucha to come in early if it's Grassy Seed, and if not, then we can punish that boy later. Next up, we have the set I'm unsure about, which is our Mega Aggron. So Mega Aggron is a very different set than what I usually run. I'm running Rock Slide, Fire Punch, and then Rest Sleep Talk. Rest Sleep Talk is great because I can rest, heal up to full, and then Sleep Talk will allow me to attempt to do some attacks in those 2 turns that I'm asleep. And we're rocking Rock Slide, Fire Punch. The big problem with this set, I spoke to Dravos about it, is that with this current set, Alolan Golem kind of messes me up. But it's very interesting because no matter what set I really run, I feel like there's always going to be a Pokemon to beat us out. Because with this set, Alolan Golem can beat us out. He suggested putting a high horsepower instead of Rock Slide. If I were to do that, then Kyurem would be much more of a problem. If I were to drop my fire moves, then Rillaboom would be more of a problem. But it's very interesting. I'll play around with it. I'll see kind of what I need to do. Because it's very obvious that I could just be like focusing that this needs to be all-encompassing, when in actuality I just needed to beat out 1 or 2 Pokemon, because that's a problem I like to have. So we'll see what Pokemon I need this to beat, and then we'll see what moves I need to have. If we have to drop Rest Sleep Talk, then we'll drop Rest Sleep Talk. And if we have to change it around our other two moves, we'll change around our other two moves. I just have to get my shit in gear, you know? Get everything rolling. Next up we have Fini, which I'm actually very excited to use this week. Tapu Fini is Substitute Calm Mind set, so we can set up a substitute, tank some hits, and we can set up Calm Minds, which is the set that we got beat last week with, so hopefully we can utilize it well this week to sort of get our wins back. And our other moves are Surf Moonblast. Originally, I was tempted to run Draining Kits for recovery, but I realized that if I can't get set up properly, then I still need Damaging Move, especially for Pokemon like Rillaboom and Delmise. So it's nice to have that Moonblast, even if we drop recovery. But besides, if he brings Rillaboom in, then we can get a lot of recovery thanks to leftovers and grassy terrain, which will be very nice. But yeah, sorry. The plan here is to get set up on something that can't hurt us. From the looks of it, our main setup options are an unboosted Hawlucha, Arcanine, Claydol. I think most Ribombis can't do too much. Maybe Alolan Golem, depending on moveset. But yeah, we can definitely set up on some of the not so scary and slower Pokemon. We can get a sub up, get some Calm Minds going, and I think even after like 1 to 2 Calm Minds, we should be able to tank moves like Freeze Dry or Thunderbolts, and do tons of damage with Surf and Moonblast. That would be very good. Obviously, the only problem, as I said, is Rillaboom, because Rillaboom will almost always come. Because Rillaboom will come most weeks, because it's a Rillaboom. That's always the threat, that he comes in with terrain and then it just has the priority to shut me down at any moment. So if the problem comes where I need to be Rillaboom, then I need to have Substitute up, so that way it can't just come in and one-shot me with a Grassy Glide. But yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. I think it should be very cool. It could be like an end game sort of sweep situation if I can get it off properly. Or it could just crash and burn. Who knows? Next up, we have our Noivern, which is our Utility Mon. So I decided to run Utility Noivern because I said I wouldn't trip over my words. I'm tripping over my words. The main reason I brought Utility Noivern is so that our utility did not just get pummeled by Rillaboom. Because our other two options for hazard removal are Tapu Fini or Donphan, and they both get destroyed by Grassy Glide from Rillaboom. So our best bet is Noivern, which can quad resist that. We're running scary moves in Hurricane Focus Blast. Scary for them because they do a lot of damage, and scary for me because they only have 70 accuracy. And knowing me, I'm definitely going to miss at least 1 or 2 in this match. I probably shouldn't have said it to jinx myself, but we're saying it anyways. But yeah, then we're running Roost Defog, so we can heal up, and Defog so we can get rid of any hazards he sets. Looking at his potential hazard setting, I believe his only real options are maybe... He has a few options, but the one that kind of nervous to me is Sticky Webs, because I feel like if he sets up Sticky Webs, that makes it a lot easier for some of his slower but stronger Pokemon to go in, especially Pokemon like Kyurem. So we have that around to get rid of those webs, so that's going to be something that's interesting. It also gets rid of terrain, so if we can get rid of that terrain and it can stop Hawlucha from setting up, that would be awesome. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Next up we have Centiskorch. Centiskorch is running 3-attack Will-O-Wisp with a Life Orb. I wanted to bring Fire because obviously he has big grass core with grassy terrain. Plus Fire just does a good amount to his team. So we're running Fire Lash, Leech Life to heal, Knockoff for items, and Will-O-Wisp for those strong physical attackers. Like if we can predict a Hawlucha to come in, or if we can stay in on a Rillaboom and get a Willow off, that would be very good, even if we have to drop Centiskorch. So yeah, the whole plan with Senti is just to kind of stay in the back, do some damage if I can get some damage off, and then burn things that I need to get burned. There's a lot in his team that doesn't appreciate burns, and I don't think he has a cleric for it, so getting those burns off would be very, very important. And finally, I just said screw it and brought Banded Urshifu because it's made very apparent to me that when I draft a high offense, I don't use high offense. So we're running Banded Urshifu so that way I can just pummel anything that comes in, because pretty much Banded Urshifu can two-shot nearly anything on anyone's team depending on what moveset I click. So just having this thing here for a band is great, especially for slower Pokemon who can't really do much. So if I can come in, I can punish things like Kyurem for trying to stay in. I can punish things like Arcanine for trying to stay in. Arcanine maybe not so much because it can be defensive and can burn me. But Kyurem for sure we can punish. Even Rillaboom, we can tank one punish. We can punish Mega Mawile. We can punish a lot of Pokemon, especially with Sucker Punch. We can punish faster ones like Starmie if we need to. So I think that I just undervalue Urshifu, and I think from now on we're just gonna say fuck it, bring Urshifu, because Urshifu destroys everything. But yeah, that's kind of the team that I'm prepping. This is what I've brought. Hopefully we can kind of start bringing our W's back on deck. But yeah, I will see you all for the battle. Hey guys, sorry to cut in really quick. I know I said we get into the fight, but just one last thing is that I did end up changing the Aggron set. Just so you know before going in, I can probably let you know again, but this is sort of the official thing. So we did change up the Aggron set. Instead of going for what we had before, which was 2 attacks plus Rest Talk, we're going with the more usual 3 attack Stealth Rock set. So we dropped our whole set. Now we have Heavy Slam, High Horsepower, Ice Punch, and Stealth Rock. This just gives us a bit more cover, as well as we can set up rocks for some of the more threatening Vons on his team, such as Kyurem and Arcanine. Having rocks for those two will be very, very good for us. Also, just a little EV change. We changed the EVs just ever so slightly. Instead of having 60 investment in special defense, I moved that 60 investment into attack, because the investment we had in special defense didn't really affect us too much when it came to most special attackers. So we're just throwing it in attack and calling it a day. Sorry, I'm also yawning. I'm just kind of tired. But yeah, so those are the little changes, and the battle will be coming up very short. Okay, everyone, so we're here. Ready for the battle. I got the team loaded up. If you watched the whole thing at the start, you would know that we changed the Aggron set to be a usual 3-move set. If you didn't watch it, then there you go. The Aggron set has changed, so don't be alarmed if it looks different than before. Everything still is loaded in here properly. Yes, even the new set, so that's perfect. Challenge is sent. So now we're just gonna wait and we're gonna see what happens. So I've got my usual set. I did do a sort of mock battle with Dravos in order to prepare and plan things out. It seems like as long as I play my hand right and I make sure not to make mistakes, I seem that it could be... I think I should come out with this at least with a solid win if I play right. Then again, that is expecting that he brings things I'm expecting he brings. But for the looks of it, it looks like we should be pretty strong. So let's take a look, see what we got. No Mega Mawile, which is fine. Let me make sure I pass this. Alright, so no Mega Mawile, that's a bit different. Let me link this. Sorry, give me 1 second. Copy. Ping the Discord so everyone can come watch it. There we go. Alright. So Arcanine is here. Kyurem's here. Starmie's here. Alolan Golem is here instead of Mega Mawile. I expected that. And instead of Rillaboom, Hawlucha, he brought Delmise and Ribombee. So he has no terrain, so that could actually be beneficial to us. With a lead here, I can see maybe Rabombi Golem to set up hazards. So let me see. If I'm Mega Aggron, I know Alolan Golem has Magnet Pull. I can OHKO that thing with a high horsepower. And then I don't think Rabombi can touch me. Let me double check. Rabombi cannot touch me. Also, let me double check, make sure everything's recording. Audio is recording. Good. Okay. So yeah, I think the plan is to lead Mega Aggron, because I think he's gonna go for a hazard set lead with either Rabombi or Alolan Golem, and I can punish either of those. If something else comes out, then we can pivot accordingly, but I think this is the plan. He goes with an Arcanine lead. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm kind of expecting defensive Arcanine, especially since he revealed that he has Intimidate. So let me pull up a defensive Arcanine, once I spell it right. Defensive. Let's throw up Flamethrower. I think this is pretty much what we're looking at, somewhat. I don't know what investments he's running, but I think he's definitely bulky. I think in any case, the best scenario, 10 times out of 10, is just to raw swap Feeny. If he is offensive and goes for a wild charge here, it should still only do so much. Yeah, it should still only do 40, so I think freely we can come out to Tapu Fini here. So I see what plan he's going for. He's got Rabombi, so that way he can slow us down and make things like Arcanine and Kyurem faster than us for sweeps. No terrain, which is a bit interesting, but I guess I can see why he didn't want to rely on it, because we also have a terrain setter. Goes for a Willow. He tried to burn us right away. I'm not falling for that. So that's great for us. We have a few options here. Option A, I can set up a Calm Mind and see what comes in. Option B, I'm pretty much free to click Moonblast on anything. Because Kyurem takes a lot from Moonblast. Bombi takes a lot from Moonblast. Starmie takes a lot from a Moonblast. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much free to click Moonblast here, so I think I'm just going to click it. Delmise comes out. I'm guessing this is specially defensive. We'll have to see with that damage. Delmise, what are we looking at? 34 to 40. How much does it do? 36. Actually, it might be offensive. Might be an offensive Delmise, which is fine. We can work with that. I think I always go into Centiskorch here. Obviously, taking a Poltergeist is gonna hurt a lot, but I think it's probably the best bet. I don't think I have anything else I want to come in instead. Could be Aggron, but Aggron is not Mega, so we're taking a lot more than I'd like. Also, Poltergeist is not doing 0. He just didn't put on the Aggronite. There we go. Nope. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go Centiskorch here. I think that's the play. If he clicks Poltergeist, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Does about 70, that's fine. That's something we can live with. He's not in range of a Leech Life, which sucks, so I think we just gotta click. I'm gonna click Knock Off, because in the off chance he goes Arcanine here, I would like to knock off its boots it has for sure. So I'll go for a knockoff. He does bring out Arcanine as expected. We get a weakened knockoff, but it's still a knockoff. No more boots. We do have to be careful because our Misty Terrain is running out. But that's fine. I think we just go back into Feeny here. I do think so. So yeah, let's go back into Feeny. He's running teleport. Interesting. And he has no nicknames, that's fine. So he's running teleport, so he expected this. My guess is he's either gonna go Kyurem. He could go Starmie. Starmie comes out. Let's see Starmie. Starmie's interesting, because I know this thing gets a lot, including Thunderbolt. So a Thunderbolt is very possible and can do half if he's life orbed. I don't think it's worth trying to set up here. No. So who is coming in is the question. I don't want Aggron to come in because he's not Mega'd. I could bring Vanillix in afterwards, but not right now. I think right now the play is to sack off our Centiskorch. Sucks to lose it this early, but I think that's what we have to do, so I'm going to give Centiskorch up. Oh! It's dual screen Starmie. Very interesting. Does he have Light Clay too? I want to assume so. So he's screen Starmie. That's very interesting. Not something I would have expected. If he just sticks with Reflect, he's going to kill me here. He could go for Light Screen as well. I think in any case, I go for a Leech Life here. Because even with Reflect, well, depending on investment, but with a normal set, I don't kill. But it's still the best bet. We're going to Leech Life. He does Flip Turn, take us out. He's going to swap first, which is going to give us priority on our swamp. Reflect is interesting. I think he did that so that way Urshifu or Aggron can't do a lot. He brings out Kyurem. Kyurem. So Kyurem is a tough Pokemon. If it's a spec set, it can pretty much 2-ko anything on my team. If it's Scarfed, I know it's faster, but if it's one of those two, I know it will have to lock itself into something. I feel like the best bet... this is gonna be tough, This is gonna be a lot harder than I was expecting. I kinda needed Centiskorch. I would like to say we can go Urshifu here, but if he is a Scarf set, then he's gonna beat me. Plus, he is reflected, so he probably lives one. I think we gotta go Mega Aggron here. Mega Aggron comes out. Ooh, does he have a spinner? It could be Starmie or Dhelmise. I'm just gonna go for a Mega and then Heavy Slam. God, their Reflect sucks. I'm doing nothing. Might just have to out-tank it. So I'm gonna Mega, I'm gonna set up Stealth Rocks. I probably should have brought Iron Head instead of Heavy Slam just for this Kyurem. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Iron Head would have been a lot better here. Does go for Focus Blast, which misses. Okay. Okay. That sucks for him, but it's doable. So now, we have to make a call here. If he's locked in, then we just go Feeny here, and we can get some setup going. If he's not locked in here, then something's going down. I think I want to go Raw Feeny. I think he might be locked in. Because would that have killed if he was not Specs? It could, depending on my investment. I'm gonna go Feeny here. I could get Bop. This could just be he's a Dragon Dance set. What? That's interesting. What is he? I don't know what a Dragon Dance set is gonna do. Is he just doing it for the speed boost? What? What the heck? Is he just doing it for the speed boost? Because if he has Focus Blast, but he D-dances. The only thing he would have for me is Freeze Dry. It's strange. It's very strange. I'm gonna go for a sub. He does have Freeze Dry still. Well, that's just wasted it. Does this thing sweep me? Did I just get swept again by setup? He is Light Clay as well. I think I just got swept again by setup. Because I made a poor decision. Why did I sub there? Oh. I think I just threw. Because yeah, now he's faster than everything on my squad. And he pretty much OHKOs me with everything. My only saving grace is if Urshifu can avoid. Because yeah, he's faster, and wait, is he faster than Vanillux? If he's max speed, he's faster. Then what does he have to be for me to be faster? He has to be super min. He has to be like 100. I don't think that's happening. Okay. I need a plan, I need a plan, I need a plan. Yeah, because basically right now I'm banking off of Focus Blast misses. Does anything take a Focus Blast at this point? I don't think so because I didn't run investment. Fuck. I think I threw the game. I think we just go for the Blizzard. Okay. I think that saves us. Even if Vanillux goes down here, no Reflect, I should be able to kill a Sucker Punch. Okay. He does hit the second one, we go down. Okay. No Reflect, so I should be able to come in, and Banded Sucker Punch should be an easy kill. He could swap here and outplay me. This sucks. I shouldn't have. He goes for Bombi. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. He sets up webs here. I can go freely into Mega Aggron. Yeah, he does set webs here. I'm gonna go Aggron. Oh no, he U-turns. He brings Kyurem back out. Yeah. Okay, that's smart as well. Oh no, he brings Starmie out. Okay. I think Heavy Slam was the wrong way to go. I've got to rely on high horsepower to do enough damage. Oh no, he sets up another Reflect. Okay. Yeah, I think we lose because I brought the wrong move and I misplayed super hard. I think we just lose at this point. Rapid Spin, Speed Boost, gets rid of hazards. Now he outspeeds my whole team. And this thing's gonna sweep. Nope, it flip turns. He just wanted to get rid of hazards for Kyurem coming in. No, he brings in Delmice. Interesting. Does he plan on synthesizing me? Or not synthesizing, leech seeding me? God. My best bet's go for an Ice Punch, so I'm gonna do it. Oh no, he's Iron Defensing. I'm gonna set up another layer of rocks. Oh, he's locking me in. Okay. Oh, he locks me in and an Iron Defense body press. He was ready for this. He was super ready for this. He sets up another one. Oh, but we crit. Oh my goodness. We are just lucking our way through not getting 6-0'd at the moment. That's all I gotta say. Golem's here to lock us in. Does Golem kill me? I don't think so. So hopefully we can finish this with a high horsepower. Because I don't think so. Yeah. But yeah, we are definitely lucking our way out of a corner. I made terrible misplays. He had everything prepped. Totemize. Oh, he's weakness policy. He had so much setup on this team. I should have recognized that. Of course he lives through Reflect. He kills me now. Oh, he doesn't kill. Oh my god, he was expecting me to be specially defensive. I don't want to say it's... he brings out Starmie here to set up... and get more hazards off. No question about it. He's saying he loses, but he still has very good. He just needs to... what's his plan? Yeah, his plan is bring Starmie in, Reflect, get rid of hazards, and then cure him. Hopefully can sweep him through, but he ran a weird set to try and get past my thing, and it could have helped me, but the Focus Blast missed. Sucked for him. Also, I still have a chance to miss my moves, especially with Noivern. Yeah, Starmie comes in to set up more. Here's my question. Would it be smart? I can bring in Noivern to kill. I think that's the play here, because I think he's just going to go for another Reflect. So I'm going to go Noivern. Yeah, he went for another Reflect. Okay. So now I think I click Hurricane no matter what. Click Hurricane no matter what, because even if Kirim comes in, Kirim takes a big chunk. But now it's up to me to not miss, and that's gonna suck for me. But it seems like this is very much a utility Starmie. You could have something in the back to kill something, but it seems very utility. Does bring in Kirim, takes rocks damage, and dies to Hurricane. Okay. Rabombi comes out. Rabombi is faster. Does it kill me? If Timid max special attack does not kill, if it doesn't have boots. So what does it have? I'm scared. If it has like a life orb or something, it's killing me. But if it doesn't, I should be able to live and finish it here. I think we have to make that play. It is not. We do hit. Oh my goodness. We are actually coming back. He thinks it was a roll, but I have max HP invested, so it actually wasn't a roll. Okay. Last two, Arcanine, Starmie. Starmie is not faster than me. I don't know what it's running. It says he wants a miss, so... I don't know what it's running. Arcanine is a bit of a problem. Let me see something. Arcanine. What am I doing? I'm looking up Arcanine, the wrong one. Arcanine. Urshifu. If he intimidates me, I cannot kill. I can't. I was originally going to say, let's just defog and then rapid spin, but I can't do that. Hurricane. That sucks. I should have roosted. Why didn't I roost? Why didn't I... I should have roosted. I should have roosted. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Urshi comes out. Here's my thing. He knows I want to click Sucker Punch to get this thing out of the way. So he does not want to stay in. He's going to go raw into Arcanine in hopes that it can give him some sort of priority. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to U-turn and bring in Aggron. If he swaps here, I'm in a good place. I don't win yet, but I'm in a good place. If he does not bring in Arcanine here, I flat out lose. So let's pray. He does flip turn into Arcanine. Okay, just as planned. That's what we expected to happen. But now there's still a problem because Arcanine Intimidate with Reflect is super bulky, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but we're making the best plays we can. Okay. Okay. I think he goes for a burn here to try and save the game. If he Willows here and I... because I don't think Starmie has a final move that can do damage. So... Arcanine, I have no Intimidate, but there is a Reflect up. I don't think I kill, but... I gotta do what I can. I can't go for CC because of the stat drop. I gotta go for Darkest Lariat. He does go for Willow. That might cost us. If he has Morning Sun, we lose. If he has Morning Sun, we flat out lose. Does he click Morning Sun? Yep. You click Morning Sun. Why? Why didn't I click Roost on Noivern? If I would have clicked Roost on Noivern, I could have just outlived the Starmie for centuries and could have pulled out the win. I feel so stupid. Why? Why did I risk a Hurricane miss? Because he said so. I should have just clicked Roost. God damn it.
In terms of emotions, as you can tell.
Yeah, that battle was all over the place.
Yeah. I thought I lost because I was like, oh, Wicked Blow still does like 60 through screens. And then you click Darkest Lariat and then it, I remembered that Wicked Blow was banned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Like, the Cura misses suck, but
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's mom. You kind of just have to move
Yeah.
past.
You had set for a perfect sweep, but then you got unlucky, and then I tried to come back, and then I made a misplay, and then you managed to win it up in the end.
Yeah, I I hesitate to even say this, but I originally didn't have Screen Starmie on there. But I was like, wait a minute. Screens does so much work in this matchup. It like lets Kuram take a hit from Mega Aggron because I'm not killing Mega Aggron in one Focus Blast.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm glad I put Screens on there because Screens carried me to victory.
Yeah.
I flubbed a little bit, or not flubbed, but I underestimated Mega Aggron's bulk because even at +2 from a Alolan Golem, Earthquake didn't even kill it, like 40%.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also had a lot of defense investment at that point.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I was also considering Scale Shot. Well, at first I wasn't even considering Dragon Dance. I was like, okay, so Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Focus Blast, and Earth Power. I said, oh wait, but then I just get revenged by Urshifu or a Scarfer.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking at Scale Shot, but then I was like, Scale Shot with Screens means that it kind of counteracts what it does. So then I looked and I was like, oh, with Dragon Dance I can also like bluff a physical set and maybe have Mega Aggron come in and then get hit by a Focus Blast.
Or have Feeny come in and get killed by a Freeze Dry. Yeah, no, you prepped really well. I can see that you put a lot of effort into countering Mega Aggron.
Yeah, because I remember distinctly, I don't remember the exact quote, but in the power rankings, you said something along the lines of, fix your team or you're gonna get steamrolled by Mega Aggron.
Mm-hmm.
So I just didn't want that to happen.
And it did, yeah.
That was my main goal.
Yeah, no, you prepped really well.
And it feels nice because I've been on a stream of losses in the PDL recently, so being able to hopefully turn that around with this win, it feels nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been starting to get better. You've been improving, prepping well. You still like your weird sets, but you know when to be weird and when to focus up.
Yeah, like the Anchor Shot Iron Defense Body Press Delmise was one of those weird sets. Because my thought process behind that was, when they see Golem, they're gonna say, oh, this traps Mega Aggron, but you have Earthquake. So I was like, alright, I'll bluff the trapping with Golem and then trap with Delmise. But even, especially there, I think a +2 body press did like 20%.
Yeah.
Which was nuts. But that's Mega Aggron, alright.
Yeah, no, you just played really well. You got some unfortunate losses that kind of hurt your differential, but you still kept the win in the end.
Yeah. What's it called? You losing Centiskorch really early was really, really good because that opened up Kuram so much.
Yeah.
Because Centiskorch, like, completely stopped. I think even Specs Kuram gets stopped by Centiskorch, and I wasn't even Specs.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have thrown it away so early, but I didn't know what else to do at that point.
Honestly, expected Aggron to come in there, just because it resisted the Power Whip and gave you a...
No, I was Mega at that point, so I didn't resist it.
Oh, you weren't Mega?
No,
there.
I was
Okay.
not. I was normal Aggron.
Okay, well then I guess Centiskorch was the right play. Just Poltergeist is such a strong move that even barely invested, it did like 58%.
Yeah.
And then I also knew towards the end game that, or at least I figured you were Infiltrator Noivern, because I was also considering a sub-Curin, but I was like, oh no, that just gets beat by Noivern.
Yeah.
And Infiltrator also let you go through screens, so I had to play around that. But overall, despite the unfortunate hacks on both sides, it was a good game.
Yeah, no, definitely. You played really well.
Yeah, and you played pretty well as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I know you got plans coming up soon, so I'll let you go now, but I wish you luck on the rest of your matches.
Alright, thank you. You too.
Yeah, take care.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so that was Shad. Nice kid. So we are in a bit of a sticky situation, because with that loss, it hasn't been tracked yet, but that's going to put us at 2-4 with -8, and I'm pretty sure in most cases that's going to be the cutoff. So I think, I don't want to say for certain, but I think from this point on, it's either we win all of our 4 remaining matches, or we have to tap out. So it's going to be a big uphill battle. I know I said that this was the week to turn it around, but we just got outplayed super hard. But, sorry, I don't know why I'm choking up so much. What was I going to say? So starting this week, however, this is really where we need to turn around. We have 4 matches against 4 strong opponents. I believe most of which are technically below us. Yeah, 2 of them are. One of them is still above. Who is our 4th? I want to see. I'm not trying to say anything, but I'm hoping that we can do better, because it doesn't matter if they're below us, because Shad's technically below us at the moment, and he beat us really hard, so we're going to have to turn it on. I know I've been trying to improve my prep. Apparently, I'm doing better with prep. I'm just making poor plays. Like we said in this match, I threw away Centiscorch, I threw away Tapu Fini, and I threw away my chance at winning with Noivern. So overall, it's just me making awful plays, and I need to just start doing better. But next up, we have a match against the Sanguine Scizors. They have a nice strong team. Mega Blastoise, who we've used before, Heatran, who we've used before. Got strong attackers like Conkeldurr, Scolipede. Got a lot of hazard setting with mons like Skarmory. It's going to be interesting to see how they play. We're going to have to work around with all these different teams and all these different resistances that he has. But hopefully we should be able to start coming out on top. Because like I said, it's either we do it now or we're not making playoffs. So I think starting now, we just got to stop making mistakes. I might just have to maybe not mock more, but I might just have to make more notes. Keep reminding myself to do safe plays and keep myself alive, so that way I don't make stupid mistakes like we did today. But thank Good Don Shad, thank him for stopping by. He's really cool. I know he tried to do a YouTube series. I don't know if he's still working on it, but he did do 1 episode, so I don't know if I'll shout out that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This is still a fun series to make. Despite our little loss streak we're on here, it's still a very fun series to make. I hope you're all still enjoying it, and hopefully, this will be the start of our comeback. But that's all I have for now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.